Hey loves, welcome back to day 5. It's October 5th. I cannot believe it's already October 5th. I'm so excited. It's coming so fast. Okay, so today we got a really fun one. I'm really excited to show you guys this one. We got Pop Art Zombie. Pop Art Zombie. It's a fun zombie. Pop art zombie, So obviously you search a pop-up zombie, you can see them all over the internet. They're really fun and I'm really excited to post this. So yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe to the channel, join the spooky family. I'm actually really excited about the pop art zombie. I really liked the history of zombies, so it's always fun learning about zombies and stuff. And then I love art, obviously, so putting the history, I put a little bit of history in this video, by the way. So a little bit of history and a little bit of art. It's just perfect. So, without further ado, let's get started in the video. Hey loves, okay, so first of all we're taking the Mehron teal paint and I'm outlining the parts that I want to do in a different color, so like the gashes, so like the heart and the black holes and stuff in the paint, and then I will go in and completely paint myself in that teal color. And then I'll go in with the white and I'll do the detailing, so like the bone outline, the teeth, and then I'm going in with the pink, so that way I'll draw in the heart and I will fill in the brain. Then lastly I go in with the black and do all the pop art lines and fill in the holes so that it looks like it's been sunken in. And then I add my wig from In Character Costumes and I add the little pop art cartoon bubble, the little talking bubble thing, and I write brains on it because obviously it's a pop art comic book zombie and I thought it'd be cute to add the word brains. So now that I've told you what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be talking about the origin of zombies. So the ancient Greeks may have been the first civilization terrorized by fear of the undead. Archaeologists have unearthed many ancient graves which contain skeletons pinned down by rocks and other heavy objects, assumed to prevent the dead bodies from reanimating. Zombie folklore has been around for centuries in Haiti, possibly originating in the 17th century when West African slaves were brought into work in Haiti's sugarcane plantations. Brutal conditions left the slaves longing for freedom. According to some reports, the life, or rather afterlife, of a zombie represented the horrific flight of slavery. Many people who believe voodoo religion today believe zombies are myths, but some believe zombies are people revived by voodoo practitioners known as the Bokor. Bokors have a tradition using herbs, shells, fish, animal parts, bones, and other objects to create concoctions including zombie powders, which contains tetrodotoxin, a deadly neurotoxin found in pufferfish and some other marine species. Used carefully, a sublethal dose, the textrodotoxin combination may cause zombie-like symptoms such as difficulty walking, mental confusion, and respiratory problems. High doses can lead to paralysis and comas. This could cause someone to appear dead and be buried alive and then later revived. So in 1997, an article in British medical journal The Lancet described 3 verifiable accounts of zombies. In one case, a Haitian woman who appeared to be dead was buried in a family tomb, only to reappear 3 years later. An investigation revealed that her tomb was filled with stones, and her parents agreed to admit her to a local hospital. In other well-documented cases, a Haitian man named Clervis Neris, I am so butchering that name, entered a local hospital with severe respiratory problems in 1962 after he slipped into a coma. He was declared dead but was buried shortly after. But 18 years later, a man walked up to Angelina Narcissus in a village marketplace, insisting he was the brother. Doctors and townsmen and other family members all identified him, they claimed he'd been buried alive, then dug up and worked on the distant sugar plantation. According to the undead 18th century by Linda Troost, zombies appeared in literature as far back as 1697 and were described as spirits or ghosts, not cannibalistic people. They arrived on a film scene around the same time as their monster peers, Frankenstein and Dracula, with 1932 release of White Zombie. It wasn't until 1968 that zombies acquired a cult following of their own with the release of Night of the Living Dead, directed by George Romero. Over the next 15 years, Romero directed 2 more zombie films, Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. As special effects technology improved with each film, the zombies appeared more gruesome and realistic. From 1980s on, dozens of zombies films were made. Even Scooby-Doo battled zombies in 1998, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, and 2013 release of World War Z. Not surprisingly, television jumped on zombie bandwagon with shows like iZombie and Helix, but no zombies were terrified more television viewers than those on The Walking Dead. Each show featured a post-apocalyptic zombies. A modern-day zombie isn't in the Bible, but there are many references to bodies being reanimated and resurrected, which may have inspired zombie myths throughout the history. The book of Ezekiel describes a vision where he's dropped in a boneyard and prophesies to the bones. The bones start to shake and become covered with muscle and flesh until they're reanimated. There is no breath in them. And the book of Isaiah states, Thy dead men shall live, together with my dead body shall they rise. Awake and sing, ye that dwell in dust, for thy dew is as the dew of the herbs, and the earth shall cast out the dead.